Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to learn about the most used Cypress commands that you will use in almost every automation project. If you are new to Cypress, don't worry, I will explain everything step by step with real-time examples. So let's start with the most used Cypress command, that is cy.visit. So this command is used to open the web page in the browser. So I'll paste this example here. Here you need to specify your website, and this will navigate to that particular website. So when Cypress sees this command, it will open the browser and waits for the page to load automatically. Next, we have cy.get. This command is used to find the elements on web page using CSS selectors. So I'll give you the example here. So this is how you use the ID selector. So if you don't know how to locate an element, locate an CSS element in Cypress, I have made a dedicated video on it. So please go to the playlist and see that video. So this is for CSS selector. You will use cy.get almost everywhere in the project for inspecting input, buttons, links, and everything. Yep. So we'll move on to the next Cypress command, that is cy.contains. Sometimes instead of selectors, you need to find an element with the text, guys. This is where cy.contains comes. So if you have a login button, if you want to click that, you can use like this. Okay, in our next automation projects, when I'm showing the demo, I will show you this in action. Next Cypress command is click. Now it performs the user action. As you know, this command uses to click on buttons, links, and icons. So this is the example here. Cypress automatically waits until the elements is clickable. No manual waits are needed. So this is the beauty of Cypress, guys. So in Selenium, you need to wait until there's a particular button is been visible. But in Cypress, the browser itself will control the application. Okay. Yep. So we'll move on to the another Cypress command, that is cy.type. To type the inputs in the input field, this particular cy.type is being used. Let me show you two examples here. cy.get, and if you are and if you want to type the email ID in the input box, just add this dot type. If you want to type the password, just use this particular Cypress inbuilt command. So if you want to clear any text that is already present, use this cy.clear. Now let's talk about assertions. Okay, here if you want to assert, if you want to check whether this particular text is been visible or not, you should use cy.should. This is one of the important parts of Cypress, guys. So cy.should is used to verify expected behavior. Let me give you one small example. If you want to validate this particular like CSS selector, like some kind of text is being visible or not, you can use this. If condition fails, this test fails. Please remember this. And we'll move on to another Cypress command, that is and. You can use and to chain multiple assertions using cy.and. How to use it? After should, if you want to assert any kind of assertion, you can use this. Okay, so you are checking whether this particular button is visible and it should contain the text submit. So basically you are validating the submit button. Yeah. The next Cypress command, that is cy.url. This is used to validate the navigation. Okay, this is the small example cy.url that should contain dashboard. So let me show you with one small example. So if you see here, if you want to validate this particular URL is there or not, you can use like this. Okay, cy.url, it will navigate to that particular URL and it will check whether this particular text is been present in that URL or not. Yep. So you want to navigate, check the title of that page. You'll use cy.title. Maybe you have guessed it how to use it. cy.title, and this should contain dashboard. So if you go here, cookie.clear Cypress documentation, you can validate this particular title. Next, we'll move on to another Cypress command, that is cy.wait. cy.wait is used to wait for an API call or time. But remember, avoid using fixed waits unless necessary. I'll give you a small example. If you want to wait until one particular API call is happening, we'll use this wait statement. Let me show you with a small example. Let me go to this particular website, source demo. Yep. When I'm reloading it, there is particular API calls are happening. Or else I'll do one thing. I'll paste the username and password again because it has been expired. When I click on submit, or else add to cart, I don't know, API calls are not happening. If I reload it, so basically API calls are not there in this website. Yeah. So so if you can see, there are so many API calls are happening. You can see, you can put this in intercept command and then wait until that particular API call is happening or not. So the next most used Cypress command is cy.intercept only. This is powerful command, and cy.intercept is used to spy or mock the API calls. Paste this text. This is very important. This is mostly used in the automation project. This is used to spy or mock the API calls. So let me explain you like this. If at all the UI is ready, and if you want to see, and the API is not ready, and if you want to see whether that particular changes is working or not, you can use your own mock data and check whether that particular functionality is been working or not. In my next tutorials, I will explain how to use cy.intercept, and I will make a dedicated video on it. Next Cypress command is cy.intercept. Sorry, cy.request. With this cy.request, you can test API calls without UI. If you want to make an Cypress project that is only related to API calls, you will mostly use cy.request. One example I will give you is like this. This is a get call, and if you want to, do some API testing, you can call this particular Cypress command and start working on it. cy.fixtures. To manage test data, Cypress provides fixtures. As you all know, here is the fixtures folder, and if you want to manage the test data, Cypress will provide this particular fixtures folder. And in order to call this folder, like JSON files or any test data containing in this file, you can directly use cy.fixtures. I will give you an example. cy.fixtures. In this, if you want to call this, you can simply change it as check out users.json, and then you can collect all that into this particular variable, and you can use that variable, and you can type this particular email address in this field. I will also written in my automation test case. See here, I am using cy.fixtures. I am using this particular JSON data in this particular cy dot fill checkout info. Okay, right. Whenever we are using this fixtures files, we'll mostly use this particular cy.fixtures Cypress command. But remember it. Just keep it in mind that these functionalities are there in Cypress. We'll slowly learn about Cypress in depth. Next Cypress command is cy.check or uncheck. Simple. If you want to check any checkbox, you can use check, and if you want to uncheck any checkbox, you can use cy.uncheck. Simple. cy.get, and if you want to check the terms and conditions, if at all this particular ID is there, you can inspect it like this, and dot check, you can use it like this. And if you want to uncheck, just use this particular statement again, and just use this uncheck method, which is built in Cypress command. Next, cy.select. To handle the drop downs, we'll use this cy.select. If at all, let us imagine there is a drop down, okay, called countries. Country dot, you can use select India. Okay. Next, we'll see the most Cypress used command, that is cy.find. This is used to locate the child elements. What does that mean? If you are having a like so much like DOM inside it, if you want to go and inspect another tag name, you'll use this. I'll give you a simple example, you'll understand it better. So cy.get, in this particular card, you are seeing whether this particular button is being displayed or not. The next Cypress command is cy.first, last, and equal. If you are having a list of elements, if you want to check whether this particular element is being displayed or not, let me say, let us take the country as an example again. India, China, Sri Lanka, USA. You want to check the first element in the list, you will use cy.first. If you want to check the second one, you can use cy dot equal to and give the index here. Okay, this is the second index, right? And if you want to inspect the last one, you can use cy dot last. The next Cypress command we are looking is dot cy dot reload, and this is used to reload the page. The next one is cy dot go. This is used to navigate the browser history. If you want to go back, you can go back. If you want to go forward, you can go forward by using this cy.go. cy.log is a most important command which we'll use in our project to log the, like, for debugging the code. Okay. Next is cy.screenshot. This is used to capture the screenshot. That's it, guys. So these are the most important Cypress command you must know. In the next video, we will dive into Cypress assertions and hooks in detail. So if this video is helpful for you, so please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Until then, peace.